Did you know that just 5 minutes of your prayer is powerful enough to dismantle all the plans and the attacks the enemy planned against you? In this video, I will be teaching you about the mysterious things that happens behind the scenes every time you get down on your knees to pray. After this, you will never joke around with your prayers. So without further ado, let's get into it. In the spiritual realms, prayers are one of the most effective weapons every believer has. But have you ever wondered why the devil hates your prayers so much? Well, sometimes you underestimate the power of your prayers because you think your prayers are just words. In fact, you don't take your prayers seriously because you think prayers are just about talking or speaking to God. But let me tell you something you didn't know. If you knew what 5 minutes of your prayers does to the kingdom of darkness, you would never stop praying. If your prayers were not that powerful, the devil would never bother fighting you. But the reason he keeps attacking you is because your prayers are causing a lot of havoc and disruptions to his kingdom. The Bible tells us in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds." When you got chosen by God, he didn't just empower you to sit quietly. Many believers keep making the mistake of thinking that just because Jesus has defeated the enemy, they no longer have to do anything else. But this is wrong. The Bible never teaches us this. Jesus himself said, "I give you the power to trample upon serpents and scorpions, and upon all the powers of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." Notice that Jesus didn't just say he gives you power, but he said he gives you power to do something, to trample on the enemy. Trampling means walking upon something, which means work. When you trample on something, it means you are walking or stepping on it in a rough pattern in order to disrupt it. This means even though you've got enough power, you need to do something with that power. So being born again doesn't mean the devil will not attack you. It doesn't even mean you are exempt from facing spiritual attacks. No. Being born again simply puts you on a better platform to overcome the enemy. It gives you the authority to put the devil where he belongs. This is why Jesus said, "I give unto you power and authority to trample upon them." It is a huge mistake to fold your arms and assume that just because Christ died for you, you no longer need to pray. When it comes to spiritual warfare, there is no retreat, no surrender. You either fight or you lose. There is nobody on the surface of this earth who goes for a whole 24 hours without getting attacked by the enemy. Nobody, not even a newborn baby. If the devil is not attacking you, it means one of two things. Either you are too weak to the extent that he doesn't feel threatened by you, or you are already his slave. But as long as you are a genuine child of God, trust me, he will attack you, and this will continue right up to the very moment you take your last breath on earth. This is why he fights you day and night by causing distractions